それでみんなロボットちゃんが私のところに来ればいい。そしたらロボットボムちゃん
¿Pero para dónde van?
Hasta la puerta nada más.
Ah,
Next stop is Monterey and Hudson.
Hello, this is Michael with Bay Area Attractions, and we're here at the first night of North Pole Nights here at Gilroy Gardens. So this evening, we're just gonna walk around the park. We'll catch a couple of the shows that they have going on, and then just enjoy all the beautiful lights here at the park. If you haven't been here to Gilroy Gardens for North Pole Nights, really recommend it. It's a great event for families, but even if it's okay, you can come as a date night or whatever, just to see the park all decorated. You see it's gorgeous with all the lights around the park. And then you got the bridge all lit up. You got the trees that look like kind of like candy canes. And then over here on this side, maybe I can come down a little bit, you get a better view. They have an ice skating rink, so you can come over here and ice skate. Yeah, the park just opened a few minutes ago. It's just after 5, so I would imagine probably a bit more people go and enjoy the ice skating. They are just coming to the park right now.
again. I'm Gay Ben, a fan of shooters, wizard of computers, and a handsome man. Wasn't easy keeping busy. Every season brings another reason not to make a game. I had it all but tried new things. True, it didn't get us very far. Between controllers and machines, you still fix a rusty old crowbar. Nobody sees beyond my charming self. My soul was never truly free. So just for once, forget the summer sail and give it up for Half-Life Alex.
The valve's been stuck, corroded by money. Has not been oiled for years. We didn't even hope to see it running. But now you're bound to learn how to. But now you're bound to learn how to. This time you're bound to count to 3.
Well, here we are again, except we're long forgotten. My circuit's niggling up and down my spine. He said it's worth the wait, his weight keeps pressing harder. But Alex gave us hope we'll rise and shine. For soulless card games and hardware releases, the lights then turning green. Like baby men, take them out the
Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special, special. Once bitten and twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you reckon
saying, I've been such a good fucking boy the past few years for FNAF. Not because I want to, but because I just genuinely enjoy the new stuff that's been popping up ever since Into the Pit. And then I go watch the fucking FNAF 2 movie with Nick last week. And then I get cursed by something in the fucking movie theater. Something in the fucking the worst sound imaginable. So I was fucked up. It didn't hurt because of the anesthetic, but it still was like extremely fucking disturbing because they had this thing where they put a tube inside of your mouth and the tube collects the saliva. But the thing is, my mouth, it was bleeding, like constantly bleeding, like bleeding non-stop, like non-stop infinite bleeding out of the gums because there was some kind of infection or some abscess or some blood clot inside of my gums. So my mouth started bleeding like constantly non-stop, and then I could see the blood spurting out from the drill, and like it went out from the tube, like it was a transparent tube from my mouth out. So it just looked like constant, like liters and liters of blood were being drained out of my mouth. And I could just not do anything about it. Oh, also, by the way, aside from that, I was also still recovering from being sick. Because, like, I had the cold, right? Thankfully, I was not sick anymore. I'm just recovering from the cold because, like, you know, I have a stuffy nose and I have, like, lung problems, like throat problems.